Australia's property market is continuing to rise, but here's what a lot of people aren't telling you. First of all, when you look at a lot of the major headlines, it's all about auction clearance rates. Sydney's auction clearance rates is high, Melbourne's is exceptionally high. And why is that important? It's because whenever we see auction clearance rates rise, especially in our two bigger markets, Sydney and Melbourne, that's almost always been a key indicator in the past that prices will rise. And that is true. I do expect that prices in Sydney and Melbourne will rise. But here's what people aren't telling you. It's what's happening to property sales when there isn't an auction. For example, my team visited a property in Melbourne that was not going for auction. And there were over 100 groups through that particular property. Multiple offers were made, and the property has already got offers well above the asking price. In Brisbane, a market that people often say, well, it's risen so much, how can it keep rising? Well, a property that my team looked at, there were over 48 groups through that property, and consider this, over 30 of them made offers. That's right, there are over 30 offers on this particular property, yet you can only ever have one buyer, so that means 29 people will miss out, and most of them will seek to offer more on the next property that meets their criteria. So what are we seeing? We're seeing here that there are still more buyers out there for good quality properties in so many key areas around the country. And while this continues to happen, where there are more buyers who can afford property than the number of available properties for sale, what do you feel is likely to happen to property prices? And as interest rates are about to fall, couple that with the first home buyer initiatives that the federal government is looking to offer from January 1, and I believe that we are seeing all the hallmarks of a major property mega boom, perhaps similar to what we saw back in 2021, when many areas rose by 20% or more. So the question is, if you can afford to buy, what else are you waiting for?